up, my people? It's another episode of Success Talks Football. On this episode, we'll touch on a couple of things in football. First, it is Nico Williams snubbing Barcelona, guys. I can tell you for free that guy knew he wasn't going to Barcelona. He just wanted to use that to boost his market value and all of that. And now his release clause is now on 100 million. Before it was what? On 50 million. It is now on 100 million. And guess what? He signed till I think 2030 or thereabouts. Guys, man, that was just fun. I actually wanted him in Barcelona. I want them to have the best of squad because I do not want any form of excuse from them, but it is just funny. Sorry to Barcelona fans that were already, daydreaming of how Nico Williams is going to be on the left side and, Lamine Yamal on the right. Unfortunately, it's not happening, at least not this time. Out of the 32 that started the FIFA Club World Cup competition, we are down to the remaining 4. And on Tuesday, 8th July, the semi-finals will begin. The first match is going to be Fluminense and Chelsea. Then on Wednesday, July 9th, is going to be the Paris Saint-Germain versus Real Madrid match. Now let's analyze the remaining 4 teams and say the possibility of those making it to the finals and then the possibility of the winner. For Fluminense is actually a stubborn club. The Brazilian side is stubborn and dogged, and you cannot just rule them out of that competition. But Chelsea is a better team as it stands, and I expect Chelsea to win that match. But then Fluminense is not going to give it to them easy. Of course it might just be Fluminense winning it. So but then I'll give 60% possibility of winning to Chelsea and 40 to the Fluminense guys. But then it is possible. Just look at their runs from the group stage and how they've been doggedly pulling through. Now to the PSG and Real Madrid, that is a 50% possibility. Of course, PSG has got an a good squad at the moment. Real Madrid is still trying to get its form, take its stand, balance their style of play. But of course, we have been seeing improvement on every games, and they're starting with a new manager, so of course that will also have an impact on the team. Of course, this is somebody they have really not gotten used to, so they have to do a lot of errors and trials and all of that. But so far, Xabi Alonso has been amazing, and Xabi looks like a manager that really doesn't care about your profile as a footballer. What he's looking out for is the result. So no matter who you are, he can bench you and play you, no matter, irrespective of your form, the name, the A class or whatever you belong to. And that's one quality of a good manager. A manager that is looking for results and not there's been a debate on if he's going to start Gonzalo or Mbappe in the semi-finals against Paris Saint-Germain. Let's talk about that. Now, the Xabi Alonso, I know will not flinch on putting Garcia Gonzalo as a starter. Of course, that guy has been delivering. But if you ask me, I would say we should use Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe is experienced, Mbappe has played with these guys for years, so he sort of understands their style of play and all of that. And of course, Mbappe is, whether you like it or not, is a better striker than Gonzalo. Gonzalo is he has the potential and all of that, but the experience isn't, he hasn't gotten that compared to Kylian Mbappe. Look at the goal Kylian Mbappe scored, which he has used to prove that he is in a good state of mind and health status and all of that. So for me, I would say he should start Mbappe, then put in Gonzalo Garcia in the second half. But it is Xabi Alonso. You cannot predict it, but let's see what happens. So for the PSG versus Real Madrid match, I would give, it's a 50-50 thing for me. I would give 50 to PSG and 50 to Real Madrid. And guess what, guys? Whoever wins this final, because we're calling it the final before the final, is going to be the winner of the FIFA Club World Cup. Nothing can change that. Whoever comes out from the Fluminense and Chelsea match, whoever, and is meeting either Real Madrid or PSG, is going to be a tough match, but it's going to be the winner of the FIFA Club World Cup is between Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid, depending on who wins the semi-final. I like the way Chelsea fans are so, they are so expectant, they are optimistic that Chelsea is going to win the FIFA Club World Cup. You cannot also rule that out. But guess what, guys? Let us watch out for the 2 semi-finals. Guys, we have come to the end of this episode. Please, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my 2 TikTok accounts, and like, share, comment, drop your prediction in the comment section. I want to know the team you feel will qualify between Fluminense and Chelsea, and between PSG and Real Madrid, and also who you think is going to take the trophy of the FIFA Club World Cup. Drop it in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you think. See you in the next episode.